Okay, so in this video tutorial, just I'm going to tell you about the payment service and what's going with the payment service. Actually, payment service is actually happen with the, you know, uh, payment intent ID. So what is the payment intent ID in any methods, or you can say in any providers. So I just choose the Stripe method uh, to flow the payments. Okay, so here we have a dashboard of the Stripe, and you can see that this is my development account, and in the development account we have two things like publishable key and the secret key. Each payment have an secret keys, so without secret key you cannot perform any operations. Okay, so here we have a payment settings, and here we have a publishable key and the secret key. So in the payment, in the publishable key, so here we have a publishable key and the secret key. So just copy this publishable key and the secret key in your app settings dot development.json. Okay, so after add your payment settings in your eShop.api project. Just after that, you can use use cases for your payment service. So just create a new payment service like shopping cart when the payment is done. So create or update the payment, create or update payment intent. Payment intent, I mean to say that create a new payment intent ID and update the existing payment intent ID. What going with the update payment intent ID? I mean to say that when we have a card, and if someone try to change the card price, so what's going with the payment? So that is available for the updates. And now the next one is the refund payment with the payment ID. So if you have an payment intent ID, then you just return the payments to a particular client or the customers. So here we have a payment service, and payment service is implemented by the iPayment service. And we all know that here I'm going to use iConfiguration and the card service, because you know that cart ID is actually uh, to create or update the payment. So we need a cart ID to update or create the payments. So here we have a private read only iCard service, card service, and payment service is iConfiguration, because I want to pick that payment settings from the configuration file, and I use to card service to get the card details. So if you have a cart and if you want to go with the cart ID for the payments, you need to update the cart informations. Okay, and also you can choose the stripe.net to get the coupon details as well, and the create or update the payment. To need you need to add this package, that is stripe.net. Okay, so the next one is to Stripe configuration in your constructor. Because the Stripe configuration .api key, you need to initialize your secret key inside your API key of your Stripe configuration. So config, and what is that is where your secrets is there. So that is exist in your app settings .json file. Just pick it your publishable, instead of publishable key you need to add a secret key here. Okay, so now the next one is, here we have two methods, that is create or update the payment with the based on the cart ID. Now the next one is the refund payment in the payment service. So first of all, get the card detail with the help of the cart ID. So you can just call it a cart service, and the cart service is actually done with the Redis, so where cart equals to await cart service dot get cart async, and inside it you can take it cart ID. and if it is null, then throw new exception, that is cart unavailable. Now the next one is to calculate the shipping cost. Okay, so what is the cart inside? Cart is actually a shopping cart, and inside the shopping cart we have an ID of the string and the list of the cart items, and the cart items is actually related to the product items. And also you can take it more properties inside your shopping cart, like the delivery method ID and the client secrets and the payment intent ID. So we need to add the shipping price, because the delivery method ID, we have a delivery method ID, you know so shipping price is based on get shipping price async and inside your cart, because we all know that inside the cart we have a delivery method ID. Okay, and the next one is the validate cart items async. Validate cart item, I mean to say that we need to validate your cart price. Suppose your cart price is changed with your product price, so we need to alert, because someone try to hack your applications with the you know to change the cart items, and you can just reflect back when if someone try to change your cart items. Okay, so change the price. So you need to change your shopping cart details, like with the delivery method IDs and the client secrets and the payment intent ID. In the delivery method ID we have a delivery methods, and through which the delivery methods we just get the deliveries, like cost price and the shipping price actually calculated. And also the shopping cart have an coupon. Someone try to add some coupons in your cart, so that is the details is here. That is the delivery method ID, client secret, payment intent ID and payment intent. That is app coupon, and all those all four properties are nullable and optional. During the cart creation, that these are not set. Okay, so cart dot coupon is not equals to null. That means subtotal is, if cart dot coupon is not null, I mean to say that we have an coupon, so we need to apply the coupon on the subtotal. Okay, so subtotal is await apply discount async, and inside you can take it the card dot coupon as well as that amount, or you can say that the subtotal. So what is the total if the coupon is not there? So the total is a subtotal plus shipping price. Okay, and the next one is, now the after that you can create the intent or the stripe intent. Now after that you can set the cart again. That intents actually set inside the cart, because the client secrets uh, and the payment intent ID is by default null during the cart creations. So set the cart cart service. Now the next one is the first private method you want to implement it, like the get shipping price. Get shipping price, I mean to say that you have a cart and you want to if the delivery method ID is there, so you just get the delivery methods. And if you don't have an delivery methods repository, you need to create a delivery method repository and get the delivery method based on their ID. So based on the need, you need to add a new repository in your project. Okay, so here I just want to get a delivery methods based on their ID. So here we have a delivery methods repository and iDelivery method repository and get by ID async. Okay, so here we have a I delivery method repository. Now the next is delivery method dot get by id async, that is cart dot delivery method id dot value, because we all know that if you just remove the value from here, because not nullable value is assigned to the nullable values, so we need to add the integer type conversion, or you can just get the values. Okay, so in the delivery method id we need, if you want to change something like it is an optional value, but you need to try it, just get the value. If the delivery methods gets null, then you need to throw in new exceptions, and that exception is actually based on your problem with the now the cart dot delivery methods shipping price is what. So return null cart dot delivery method, so your problem will resolved about the shipping price. Validate cart items is resolved because if someone try to change your price, so if the item dot price is not equals to the product price, so we need to change the item price. Validate cart items in async, so where item in cart item, that is delivery method, and we need to add the product repository, I product repository here. Okay, so here we have a I product repository, that is the product repository, and here you can just go for the await underscore product repository dot get by id async, and inside you can take it the id, that is item dot product id. Cart have a list of cart items, so you need to get the single items one by one, and that is the product item. And validate cart item in cart async, so we need to change, that is item dot product id. Item dot product id is not equals to cart dot product id. I want to change product price, so item dot price, item is the cart items and cart items is the related to the products. So I need to change the inside your cart, we cart item have a price, so that is item dot price is not equals to product is what, that is the product item. I want to get it from the based on the item id, so product item dot product price, so product item dot price is not equals to this one, so item dot price is changed with the product item dot price. So that is the validation here, and it's a very mandatory validations to for the checkouts. Calculate subtotal, so if you have a shipping cost, and if you want to calculate subtotal based on your coupon as well, so what is the item total is, so cart dot cart items dot sum, that is the aggregate functions. Okay, and here you can just price calculate with the item dot price multiply by the quantity, so x dot quantity dot price multiply by 100. Actually 100 is what, 100 is actually contain the stripe methods, and each value in the cent. And the next one is apply discount async. Apply discount, I mean to say that applied discount, I mean to say that coupon applied on your Stripe settings, Stripe configurations. So where coupon service equals to new Stripe dot coupon service, and where coupon equals to await, where coupon service dot get async, coupon service is a Stripe coupon service, and by the help of the coupon service dot get async with the app coupon dot coupon ID, coupon dot amount of dot has value. If your amount has an value, so amount is decreases by the applied coupon value. Okay, so coupon dot amount of multiply by 100 is, minus with the actual amount, or subtotal. So if the coupon dot percent of dot has value, amount of and has value, and the percent of has value, in the percent of and the amount, so get the percentage. So amount multiply by the coupon dot percent of dot value is divided by the 100. So amount minus the discount, and that value will be calculated in the long. So return the amount and you get, or you apply the coupon. So create or update payment intent and sync, I mean to say that we have an cart ID and the total. So we need to change the payment intent service, cart ID and the total have. So where service is new payment service, new payment intent service, if string dot is null or empty, if you have an create or update the payment intent and sync, that is we have an cart, so that is the shopping cart, that is cart, and cart dot payment intent ID, where option equals to new payment intent create options. So I mean to say that if it is null the payment intent ID, to create the payment intent, so by the payment intent create options, and amount is what, that is the total, and the currency in the form of the USD, and the currency is what, that is a USD, and the payment method is, payment method type is that is card, where intent is what, service dot service is payment intent service, and service dot create async, that is option with the options. So cart dot payment intent ID is updated with the intent ID, and also the client secrets. And what is the client secret is inside your intent, that is intent dot client secrets. Else, if you have a intent ID, that is the payment intent ID, card.payment intent ID you have, so update your payment intent update options. The amount is total and the currency in the form of the same, only the change the amount. Await service dot update async and the card detail. So thank you guys for watching this video, and keep watching all other videos which is related to the shopping cart details, and we will move on to the Angular soon.